Alright, welcome back to Roguetech and welcome back to your first playthrough. So, Justbidia pointed out in the comments on Monday that yes, the binary laser has damage fall off. I think my brain was like thinking, okay, whatever, damage fall off with the medium lasers and, well, yeah. I'm gonna go with the Texas weather being summarized as there's so much heat, it's melting my internals. So, we're gonna go ahead and pass the time, because I like the outswing except for that one little detail, and when I started recording this episode the first time, made an important discovery. So if we pass one day, we now have, on the Executioner, the final piece to the puzzle. Clan ER Large Laser. We'll come back to this. Actually, we can go ahead. We can go ahead. The build that I sketched out in the first attempt at recording this is going to be definitely what I go with. But yeah, we go back to the Aswing here, and we're going to drop the damage fall-off weapons. Like, yes, the Bright Bloom medium lasers do have blah, 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 whatever. It doesn't matter. We're going to put the LRMs on the arm for the higher accuracy on our LRM barrage. And then we're going to go and we're going to grab the Clan ER Large Laser, put it inside Torso for safety, along with the ER PPC, which, when combined together, perfectly matches the tonnage of the binary laser and two ER medium Bright Blooms. But instead of it having 80 damage plus or minus 15 with damage fall off and 60 damage with damage fall off, we now have, no matter what range, up to 840 meters, 110 damage. So, that means we can stay far, far away, safely, and be happy. And since we don't move that fast, and we're lightly armored, we're going to rely on range to help not soak all the damage in the world. So, that's that. And that's going to take one day. And now we can go over to the Executioner, and as I said, I sketched it out before I decided to just restart recording and do it all much faster and better. Exchange your double plus. Very important for what we're about to do. Advanced optics for the night vision and the bonus accuracy, etc., etc. Fire control advanced targeting computer, specifically so we can then use the battle computer heat. Alright, as you can probably guess from those components, it's going to be a toasty build. And we're going to drop in the double heatsink kit because I do not end up needing anything more than the engine heatsinks plus 5. Alright, with that done, we now want to put in the reactive plating, so 20% damage resistance from missile and ballistic, as well as immunity to through armor, crits, and damage. Cool. We can't change the structure because it's fixed. Clan XL fixed, Omni Gyro fixed, Engine core fixed, jump jets fixed, mask fixed. Cool, whatever. We don't need the Omni hand where we're going, so we are going to drop on the Omni lowers, and we are going to, first off, we have some Clan ER smalls, which are 360 meters. 360 meters, 8 heat, 20 damage. Half a ton for effectively a medium laser, more or less. Regular ER small. 360 meters, 15 damage, 6 heat. Sure. And then I can't remember whether we have the heat to use the ER medium Clan ER. We'll this is literally the majority of the build. All the medium lasers. I know I put all the medium lasers on the arm when I was sketching it out, because if we lose an arm, it's very easy to come by more regular medium lasers. We're going to use the small lasers we have, because tonnage. And then... did I use the Bright Blooms? Because I know we had 2 Bright Blooms that weren't being used on... we're at a heat delta of 5 already, because they're double a regular medium laser as far as heat's concerned. I was about to say I'm missing something, then I remembered the armor's not maxed. Okay. So right now we have a heat delta of 17. And I'm pretty sure if we max armor, yeah, we're at 92.49. So if we put that medium laser back, we're at 93.49. And then if we put a single regular double heatsink, we are at a heat delta of 11. And we have no hard points left. And half a ton. So we could drop one medium laser, replace it with a small. And that would give us the ability to put in another double heatsink. And with a small laser, which would add another 3 heat, we would have 19 lasers, small and medium, with a heat delta of 2. So we just need a small laser, and we're done. And I think that's the build. Like, yeah, we gotta get close, but we have the mask, we have the jump jets. If it's not fast enough, we could always come back and add a supercharger. Just switch some stuff around. Swap more mediums for smalls, and then add a supercharger with the save tonnage. But yeah, I think that's what we do. I think that is what we do. Something like that. Alternatively, we could also drop the bright blooms. Because right now, okay, hold on. This is not the mech to use the bright blooms. Because everything else is 360. So if we're firing past firing past 360 meters, we would only be doing up to 15 damage per laser. And it's generating twice as much heat as just a regular medium. So now our heat efficiency is negative 15, which means we don't need that, we don't need that. So now we're at negative 3, which means if we add a small laser, we're heat neutral. Does that allow us to add the supercharger? It does. And still add that final small laser. Okay. I'm gonna have to be very, very careful to not blow up the supercharger. Especially since the list of lasers is going to be so incredibly long. But if we get a small laser, which actually I could... For now, I could just make it a Clan ER Micro Pulse. Or a Clan Micro Pulse. It's only effective up to 850 meters. Or 180 meters, not 850. It's only effective up to 180 meters. But, yeah, it's a great placeholder until we get another, preferably ER small. And then we just take a little bit of armor off the back. And we've got ourselves a big stompy that can soak a lot of punishment. And once it gets in range, just zappity zap zap zap. So with the mask and supercharger, its movement goes from 4.6 to 4.10. And the ability to jump whenever we're not sprinting. Interesting. I don't know if the supercharger will be necessary, but it'll be interesting to test, and then we can adjust later. But for now, that's 11 days. So, let's go ahead and get that started. ECM. ECM, I don't have any electronic warfare on it. Oof. Okay. 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 So, same idea. Same idea. Medium lasers everywhere. Yeah, no. I need the... It's literally 100 degrees outside today, and my apartment's insulation is not the best, so it's a little hot. Brain struggling. Anyway, small laser. Honestly, since I actually am lacking small, I'd rather lose the medium laser if I have to punch out. We have the Clan ER Smalls, and then the ER Smalls, and then again the ER Medium. I'd rather put on a mech that's actually going to make better use of it, because if we're only firing one laser, then we might as well just brace. Was that it? More or less? Something like that. Then we had the Exchanger Double Plus, we had the... Right, the double heatsink kit. Yup. The... Think. Right, we're gonna hold off on the supercharger for now so we can actually put, Angel ECM? Does that fit? I don't know if that fits. Looks like it fits. Oh, no, it doesn't fit because the... Yeah, we're just gonna put a Guardian then. Because of the battle computer. Once we put the Fire Control Advanced Target Computer, and then the battle computer heat, which is very important for our build. Okay. So. Checklist. Oh, armor. That's what I'm forgetting. Haha. Okay. Tanky boy, intimidating, beautiful. Mask and jumpies, so he's a bit mobile for a 95 tonner anyway. All the hard points are filled with lasers, and we have ourselves a disco mech with a heat efficiency of 3. A heat delta of 3. Nice. Oh, also the advanced optics, primarily for the night vision, but also because every single weapon we have will definitely be within 810 meters, so we'll always have the +1 accuracy. Nice. Oh, Omni lowers. Yes. Omni lowers so that the arm mediums have... That's 225 damage with +1 accuracy. Absolutely worth it. Speedy leg actuators, that... Would that actually bump... No, I think 1100 would still be 4 hexes. Yeah, no. Not willing to give up stability for that. Even though the stability is a base of 50. So it's actually already higher than most mechs. So this -8 would actually just bring it just about in line with a normal mech. But it does also weigh 1/10 of the chassis tonnage. So that's basically a full ton. And yeah, it's still 4, so no, it's not worth it. If I had 2, and I was using the supercharger, because if I could bump it up to 5, it would be 5/7, then 5/10 with the mask, and then 5, well, it'd probably be 5/12, so, whatever. In any case, that's what we're doing there. I think that is it this time. I think I have not forgotten the things. Wait. That's right, I was using a Clan ER, or a Clan Micro Pulse Laser as a placeholder. How is everything fitting now? Is it because the supercharger was... It doesn't tell me how much the supercharger was. Ah, the supercharger was 2.04. So that's why we had to trim the armor off the back. And we replaced that 2 with... okay, yeah. So the Guardian ECM is 1.5 of the 2, and then the other 0.5 of the 2 is changing that Clan Micro Pulse into a medium laser. Got it. So yeah, it's done. That is everything, right? We don't have any sensors. We are desperate for, like, more sensor upgrades. We do not have sensors. We have a bunch of clan sensors, but that's it. Cockpit, the 1 gunnery is fine. Yeah, I see nothing else I want to do. And yes, I'm aware it has no probe, but I don't really care about its accuracy against, like, stealthy and ECM shielded people, because it has so many damage instances that if I have to shoot a little stealthy boy, it's probably still going to do some damage. Alright, now that that's done, how many days? We have 10 days, right? 10 days now, because we passed 1 day. Yeah, 10 days until the fighting starts. So we will definitely have the Executioner by the first or second at latest mission. But we also have a financial report coming, and we need about 250,000. So let's just jump straight into it. What mechs do we have available right now? Bushwhacker, Lineholder, Stealth, Irby. Yeah, let's go. Why not? And we do not want to fight against the Republic, because we're buddies with Republic. We don't really want to work for the Capellans, because, yeah, they hate us. And even if we would have to work multiple missions to get up to the point where they don't hate us so we can use their store. We would need to get to -79 from our current -100. And at 8 per mission, that's, 5 missions? 4 missions. 3 would be just shy. So we'd have to do 4 missions for the Capellans to be able to look at the shop before we help the, Republic of the Spear just conquer this place. We'll get better payout from active patrol of pirate mechs. It's only 3.5, but it is pirate mechs in the Badlands, which means they're probably bringing heat. So that would be actually quite a bit more dangerous. We don't care about working for the Capellans. Ambush convoy. That could be interesting. Fast-moving convoy, so it probably would be lightly armored. And we might be able to get some really good tank parts, which, again, since we don't have to repair tanks, that's definitely a very interesting prospect. So, yeah, let's do that. Bushwhacker, Scion, Narf, Lineholder, sure. Stealth. Do we bring the stealth, actually? Hold on. The stealth does have the blue shield, Angel, LAA missiles in case there's a VTOL, LBX PBC in case there's a VTOL, and an MRM-10. Along with the combat shield. And he is going to be the only mech closing distance. Yeah, let's do it. And yeah, the stealth, Compound Chicken, we might punch with him. Maybe. I mean, we have nothing in the left arm, so sure. But our primary purpose is going to be just going forward and soaking damage. And then, yeah, bringing all the vehicles. Hopefully we get another nice, juicy vehicle out of it. Shouldn't be too bad.
Alright, this time it loaded without crashing. Cool. Yeah, I think the heat's actually getting my rig too, so I'm gonna try to make this quick and then wait until after dark to start recording again. Oh boy. Okay, so it's gonna be a fast convoy, which means probably hover tanks, which means I'm pretty sure if we don't drop like very close to them, oh boy. Okay, we don't want to drop behind them, because if they're going away from us while we shoot at them, we're in trouble. And the denial zone's over here. Okay, so we cannot drop where I think they're starting over here. I mean, we can drop kind of close-ish. We can drop on this high ground. The problem with that is if they zoom past us, we're going to have to chase after them, and their escorts will be in our backs. So I think our best bet is actually just dropping up here along the path. Long range, short range, hover tank, artillery piece, and VTOL. Something like that. Pretty sure that's the list of the units we've got.
Our target is within sensor range.
Okay. Within sensor range, but we still can't see him. Cool. Beautiful. Oh man, does that... So they're going to get a turn, then they're going to get the reposition turn. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Hopefully they're not fast enough to make it, like, all the way... That's,
I hear ya.
Oh boy. Alright. Cool. Yeah, they're fast. They are very fast. So that's going to give me 1... Probably at most 3 rounds to kill all of them. So I'm going to move Tonka over where he can intercept. Oh, also put that to passive. Cool. Yeah, move Tonka over to try to intercept them once they get another round in. So I don't think... Okay, let's think for a second. We have... Artillery, AoE Splash. So we definitely want the Line Holder and Shiltron to smack these guys while they're clustered, and not having our mechs near them. Also, which side is the Line Holder? Left side. Left side is the line. Okay. So I do that then.
Position confirmed.
Move and brace. And only the vehicles that get that far forward will have line of sight. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright, here we're gonna keep our 3 stealth charges, get as much evasion as possible, and... Oh! Fine. It only hits 1, but hopefully it helps. Yeah, -2 evasion. Beautiful. So we might be able to kill the Condor. Wow, the Regulator's even faster. Okay, another Condor. Well, we'll definitely get a hover tank out of this, that's for sure. There's plenty of pieces.
What? No.
Yeah. Again, we want to kind of keep our distance
Throttling up.
from the main cluster of them. And then... Okay. So he has a massive radius on his ECM.
Standing by.
Ah, metal. Yeah, okay. So it's pirate ECM. Cool. Yeah, let's get all the evasion in the world, and hopefully be in position to go in, attack, and still have all the evasion in the world. This is going to be rough. This is potentially going to be very, very rough. They're all going to have incredibly high evasion. And even the escorts seem to have quite high evasion.
Skipper.
It looks like they're all hover tanks. Like, it looks like every single thing is a hover tank. 0.2%, yeah. Alright. I just had to see. I had to see. 8 evasion facing the wrong way. Yeah, no, we'll do that. Okay. Turn 21. Yep. Yep. Oh man, he is zooming. Yeah, I have to kill them as fast as possible.
I'm sitting on the fusion reactor.
They are... Ouch. Ouch. Okay, so he has an AC-20. Cool. Ow.
I'm losing armor left and right.
Also, yeah. I'm gonna need to get my people away from there. Alright.
What can I do for you?
Oh, regular has a Gauss rifle as well. Beautiful. Pirate medium lasers, LRM-10, Streak 2, Rotary 2, MML-3s, Streak 4, Clan, and medium lasers. Okay. He has 645 armor. He has 705. He has 545, so I found my target. Wait, actually, if I'm going to be hitting them all with artillery... No, I should go for the higher armor.
Commander. Moving out.
I should definitely go for the higher armor targets.
target is taking damage.
Did I seriously just stray shot? Okay.
Reporting. Serious
It's
armor
fine.
loss.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh no. Hover. Wait.
Armor holding.
Did the regulators just save the mission? When a hover tank loses its hover propulsion, can't it only go 1 hex at a time?
Systems holding.
With a through armor crit, I think... Oh man, if I accidentally kill him... But yeah, no, I think he's legitimately going to be stuck going 1 hex at a time.
I'm showing minor damage.
Standing by.
Okay. I am going to try to fire the artillery at the escorts. Also, hybrid TSM on, combat shield active. Blue shield armor system on, sure. That's the side that's already damaged, so yeah. 100%. Beautiful.
Acknowledged.
So we got our shield.
Attack.
Tonka is... Pretty sure Tonka's right side is the shield side with the combat shield on it. Ow. Yep. That hurt. That hurt. Yeah, okay.
Waiting for
So
orders.
Tonka needs to keep right side toward enemy. We need to kill the guys that are doing the things as much as possible with our pinpoint. And actually, I think I'm also going to drop the mines. Maybe they will go slow over the mines.
Confirmed.
Gauss missed, but it's fine. But yeah,
I've got no ammo.
Oh, no.
for multiple weapons.
if the mines blow up the one with the...
Ready for orders.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is completely and totally fine. Nothing to see here.
Let's move.
Yeah, we're gonna pinpoint. Yeah.
Roger.
Okay, the Thunderbolt missed, but structure exposed engine crit, I'll take it.
Standing by.
Rusalka is going to... Oh, wow. Alright, left side away from enemies. Noted. 11 evasion, left side away from enemies. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Beautiful. And that's a hit chance and a half. Another hover jet's
That
destroyed.
looks like a critical hit.
But he's not part of the convoy, so... Ah, also the mines, yeah, size and running over the mines. Unfortunate. He's the one that had the rotary autocannon, right? I feel like he's an important kill.
Got it.
Maybe getting closer I'll have better sensors? No. I have no idea what these guys are carrying. Cool. J. Edgar, 50s. Yeah, no, I just
Got it.
go with hit chance.
Yep.
Again, I can't use my artillery against the enemies, against the convoy, because if I destroy the one that's hover tanks crit, or hover jets or crit, that will let them escape. Whereas if I just don't, I just keep my left side away from the enemies, and I shoot at that guy, a direct hit is going to do so much there.
Locking on.
Greed. Ah. I should have gone artillery. Then it would have whatever. It's fine. Correct. Okay, beautiful. He can only go one hex at a time.
Damage is minor. Command.
Beautiful. Where's he going? I really don't like that they're still shooting my Shiltron instead of trying to go to the evac point.
Target destroyed.
Nice.
But yeah, as long as the one is going like 1 hex at a time, we can ignore the rest as they go to the evac point and kill their escorts, then turn around and go kill them.
Damage is minor, Commander.
Probably.
Go.
Once they, stop moving, because once they get to the evac point, they will stop moving and have no evasion as a result. I mean, that's actually a very respectable hit chance there. MMLs, yeah, he is the one with the rack. I am a little worried about the streaks, though. Like, that's very high accuracy, 80 damage. Yeah, I think that's the shot I take. I think that's absolutely the shot I take. Please?
Firing. On rear arm.
Yay! Okay. Things are going well, I think. I think this counts as well. As long as nothing explodes, it's well. Okay. Cool. Just driving around, blowing up themselves with the mines. I'd love to see it. Also, they seem to have become completely distracted from getting to the evac point, which is interesting.
Oh, I'm hit.
That's unfortunate.
Took a heavy hit there.
Alright, Commander's bleeding out. Beautiful. The Muskrat has already acted, the Maxim has already acted, the Pirate Zephyr has not already acted. He is the only one who has not already acted, so we're going to twist our right side away. And try to break line of sight with those guys. Okay. Pirate Zephyr.
Right, Commander.
Nope. Not nearly enough. Alright, here he goes. Their last activation. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll take the heat. That's fine.
Receiving you.
Okay. Hybrid TSM's 11%. If it fails, it goes to arms or legs, which could potentially crit the combat shield. That would be very unfortunate. So I'm going to turn it off, and I'm just going to... I want my right side towards the enemies. So I will do exactly that.
Confirmed.
And I'm generating heat because of the blue shield, but it's fine. I can just turn it off next turn and start cooling. Yeah.
Standing by.
Pirate Zephyr has quite a lot of armor. Alright. No, we don't want to shoot that one. Yeah.
Heading out.
Oh wait, those were... those were dotted lines indicating line of sight, but not the right torso twist. Oof. This is the incorrect side. This is fresh.
Locking in all weapon systems.
Nice. Alright.
Right here.
Rusalka, we're going to... Is the 100 enough to... no. No, the 100 damage is not enough to kill, but... I can get 10 evasion, shoot him in the back with a 75% chance. It's just MML 6, but that's still potentially 60 damage.
Copy.
Yeah, okay.
Bad luck.
That,
Ready for orders.
that's unfortunate. And here we're gonna just turn our right side away from the enemies. And yeah, something like that. Sure. Should be pretty easy to clean up as long as I don't like take way too long killing people. And also as long as the
Confirm.
Okay. Okay. That's fine. I should have been cognizant of the whole artillery thing.
You can tell I don't really use artillery that often. We're gonna not fire direct. Yeah, here's open.
Firing.
And Rusalka's open. Yeah, she needs to just run.
I'm gonna die.
Uh-oh. Yeah, again, as long as he doesn't explode, it's fine. And he's not open yet. Okay. Yeah? Oh, that's actually really bad. If they're in the evac point... Okay, well, he's open now. Still has 7 evasion. He's still got 7 evasion before his armor got open. But yeah, this guy with the crit hover jets shouldn't be able to trigger enough mines for the next couple turns that it will kill him. So... yeah, let's, yeah, let's just do splash and guarantee that we kill him. Hopefully. We did not guarantee that we killed him. Unfortunate. Maxim. Beautiful. Taking the Shieldtron as his target.
That all you got?
Alright.
Waiting for orders.
Yeah, this mission would have been quite a bit different if the guy had not crit his buddy. Ah, he's the only one I can get in range to punch. Okay. Well, this is the correct side. So this should be a kill. Follow up. Not a kill.
Reporting critical hit.
How unfortunate. Alright, Pirate Zephyr's turn. Still shooting the Shieldtron. I'm completely fine with that.
Armor holding.
That is probably best case scenario right now, with as bad as everything is. I'm going to bring Tainted Loki over and try to start dealing with these guys, I think. Yeah.
Warning. Enemy reinforcements
What?
detected.
I've got eyes on hostile reinforcements. They're heading your way.
That's bad. That's so bad. Oh no. Okay, Hunchback 5N, AC20. Hunchback 4MW, AC20. Stealth Anubis, probably with the craziness. And a Guillotine. ER large, mediums, SRM 6. Okay. And our commander is still bleeding out. Amazing. Yeah, we're gonna try to finish off the Musketeer.
Affirmative.
Okay. That's one less concern.
Mech destroyed.
Yes, Commander.
Oh boy. Saladin is open on the right, kind of slim on the left. But as long as we keep our left side towards the enemies, and as long as we stay far enough away from the biggest, scariest people... yeah, he's almost dead. Definitely don't want to drive through fire. Okay. Okay, this is not keeping our... wait. Left side. Left side. Okay, I almost left my left side towards them.
Copy.
Alright, so this is putting right... oh no, I drove through the fire. Okay. Yeah, things just got considerably more tense now.
Affirmative.
Rusalka's still missing every shot.
Of course, I missed.
The Saladin has not helped. It's has not helped a lot. I mean, this is actually a fine unit to shoot the Maxim with. Then again, if the streak hit... okay. Actually, this is a great unit to come over here and shoot at the convoy while maintaining high evasion. And hopefully the reinforcements don't kill it. But I definitely want to shoot from the high ground. Yeah, okay.
Confirmed.
Alright.
what is the play here? So these guys have insane evasion because they just spawned. I cannot shoot at the Condor. The Condor here with the damaged hover propulsion is the last thing I should kill, so I'm just gonna shoot
On
him.
it.
Okay.
Orders.
This is gonna be interesting. So I need to keep my left side away from all the enemies. Easier said than done. Especially with enemies over here. And this is my last activation of the round. Or, actually, if I can break line of sight to, like, everyone... Yeah.
10-4.
This is fine. This is fine. So, I'm going to drop artillery on the Anubis. Or... That is an extreme range shot. But if it hits the correct side...
Target lock on enemy 6, Skipper.
It hit the correct side. Okay, he is now open. Beautiful. Alright.
Yep.
Tainted Loki, if you would not mind, please finish this guy off. Because this is the correct side that we're shooting him from. So all we need is either weapon to hit. That is a horrible hit chance. And if we fail to kill, it's going to get a turn. I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna pull back. Get 3 evasion.
Move into position.
Yeah. I will figure out how to in a bit. For now,
Locked on. Show me.
kill the things directly in front of me,
Tango down.
and then deal with the convoy. Again, if the Condor in the minefield blows itself up... Uh-oh. Line holder is open. I think that was a backstrike.
My armor.
Uh-oh. Bushwhacker's open.
Armor breach! Internal damage!
Okay. Well, that missed, so that's good. Alright.
Waiting for orders.
Alright. So. The Anubis still has crazy evasion because he has not acted. The Condor needs to die. If I stray shot and kill this Condor, the other Condor survives and escapes and we lose the mission. Our right side on the Bushwhacker needs to be protected. So I think the play is to... That's the incorrect side. The Maxim is open from the other side. I think if it stray shots, I think it cannot hit. You know what? LRMs can't stray shot. Is it a suboptimal turn?
On my
Yes.
way.
Yes, it is. Is it a safe turn? Yes, very much so. So, I would need 3. I would need 30% of them to hit the same side, and I only have a 30% hit chance. Okay. Well, that complicates things.
Targeting enemy 6.
Well, no stray shots, so I tried. Okay, Anubis vanished. Yeah, our back is open. Our left is fine, though. So... Oh, this is the perfect person. Yeah. Because we have the high explosive, we have the swarm. Beautiful. Just like that. Take this guy down.
Enemy outflanked.
That away. Oh, wrong side. Oh, it's so unfortunate. How close are we? Wait, what? Ah, UAV. Right. Still 17.
Ready
Okay.
for orders.
Tonka is just going to melee this... Oh, we are too hot. Turn the TSM off. Excuse me. Turn the TSM off. This would put our back that way and our left side towards the enemies.
It's so splashy. You know what? We need a cooldown turn anyway. Oh, we could fire the MRM still. Okay. Yeah, so this is the perfect turn to finish this guy off. We're not going to use the LAAs. We're going to drop all of our heat. And
Physical attack.
Unfortunate. PPC.
Damn it.
Oh, MRM. Right. Okay.
Hostile
Escorts
eliminated.
down. Hunchback. Looks like he has missed with the AC-20.
Ready for orders.
So that's fine. Ah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Size in. 12 evasion. Plenty of armor on the left. Direct line of sight to this guy, and
All
goodbye.
weapons. Go.
Or not. Not works too.
Confirmed.
Again, our left side is the damage side. So as long as we keep our right side to the enemies, we should be fine. And we absolutely want to shoot at the Anubis, I think, because he has the least armor.
I got you.
Okay.
Right here.
Rusalka just... Oh, man. Rusalka just needs to get out of here. Just run. Just run.
Go fast. Got it.
Okay. Rusalka is safe.
Let's get fired up. There's work to do.
I mean, we really, again... If this Condor moves and blows himself up... But then again, he's only been taking, like, 2-3 damage from the mines every round. So maybe we just play it safe for a minute.
On my way.
Hang back. If we stray shot, cool. If not...
Mess them up. Mess them up. Good targeting system.
I was about to say, if we stray shot the enemies... Ow. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. He did not die.
Systems holding.
Down to 15.
Commander?
So he took 10 damage that round. I think I need to first
Waiting
aid.
for orders.
6 activations remaining. Right now I'm in cover, so if I first aid right now... oh, there it is. If I first aid right now, I'll have 40% damage reduction at least, with the correct side facing them. Here, I actually have a decent amount of front armor left. And, yeah, that should be fine. I'm actually just gonna... Actually, I will stick with high explosive there, but I'll go with standard on the LRMs. Hopefully, not enough. Oh, wow. Ow. Okay. That's bad. That's bad. Yeah, those reinforcements really complicated the situation a lot. It is just leg. Leg has nothing in it. Falling down would be bad, but falling down is better than some other alternatives. I am literally going to just, like, head way over here where I can still get a shot on his side and have my left side towards the enemies. And hopefully with this range and him not having moved, he will die from it.
Firing all weapons. No
Finally,
retreat.
okay. Now I just need to kill
That's destroyed.
the one in the minefield, which I'm totally going to use my artillery for. Uh-oh. Upper leg destroyed. Not
That was a bad hit.
not ideal.
Orders.
Alright. Left side away from enemies. Easy. Easy. Can't fire everything at the Condor, but I can fire everything at this Hunchback.
All weapons. Go.
which, in theory, will help in many ways. Ah, it was the wrong side of the Condor. Got it. Yeah, okay. Shieldtron's soaking damage on its fresh side. That's good.
Orders?
For now. For now, that is good. Yeah. Tonka is fresh. Tonka's shield side is right side.
I copy.
I am concerned about the guillotine, but it's also got the most armor of, like, everyone. I'm actually going to shoot towards the Hunchback. Turn the blue shield back on, and... I know it's the
it's
wrong
on now.
side of the
I'm out of
Hunchback,
long-range missiles.
but I was very much hoping that I would be able to hit and possibly kill the Condor with Stray. Okay, fair enough. Shieldtron's
I'm losing
Shieldtron's
armor
about
band.
to need to get out of there. Just, period.
Standing by.
Okay, Saladin, again, I can't. I
Roger that.
yeah, Rusalka just needs to, not and say she did. Okay, now that I'm up to 8 activations remaining. That's a pretty good hit chance. That's not. Eh. Yeah, this doesn't let me turn my right completely away from the enemies. And we are running an XL engine, so yeah. Defense is our best choice. Period.
Come on, Mechwarriors.
Got him.
It's
Okay.
time.
That is 1 down.
Good to go.
That is 1 down. There's a chance that the guillotine comes close enough for me to punch him. And the Condor, again, it's the opposite side that's damaged. So I think I'm going to reserve with Tonka. Tainted Loki, on the other hand... can actually get into the Anubis' back.
Confirmed.
Oh boy. That's juicy.
Locked on rear armor.
Would have been a lot juicier if
Commander.
it, you know, hit, but, it's fine.
Standing by.
Vic Wraith, please finish off the last convoy unit so that nothing untoward happens. Okay, no line of sight there. Do I want to get that close to a Hunchy? No, I don't. So, just need line of sight to the hover tank. Wait, right there? But not any of these. Okay, so literally right there is my option. Got it. Got it. Please die.
Let's see how you handle this.
Beautiful.
Command to the LZ commander. I'm coming in
Okay.
hard.
The evac zone is towards all the enemies, and we have people who are open. So I think it's actually, ludicrous as this may sound, I think it's actually safer to kill them than to try to run.
Damage is minor, Commander.
Like, Rusalka gets touched by anything, the Saladin explodes. Ow. Okay. I see you. I respect you.
Standing by.
I also can now backstrike you.
with my safe side.
Confirm.
Safe side still towards the enemies. Definitely going pinpoint here.
Targeting
Boom.
for an alpha strike.
And we missed. But he is... I was about to say he's at least open, but I'll take that. 100% I'll take that.
Yes, Commander.
Beautiful. Yeah, so Tonka is gonna... Can I get unobstructed? No. No. No unobstructed. Actually, I'm gonna shoot at the Hunchback. So 1, PPC debuff. 2, this is his side that has all of his good stuff, his AC 20 and things. And it's almost open. 3, I'm gonna offensive push.
Locked on target.
Which wrecks our hit chance, but... Yeah, UAV goes over there, whatever.
Yes, Commander.
Rusalka is literally just
Right
going
here.
to run. Just run. Run, run, run.
Roger that.
Okay. I don't know if the Canary has any weapons, but I don't want to risk it. Yeah. Alright.
Yep.
And this is why it was so critical.
Move order received.
Oh. That large laser will blow up our Shiltron if it hits. Uh-oh. Yeah. That.
It's go time.
Exactly that. And we got a knockdown on the heavy.
Let's go!
Okay.
Got it.
I could go for the guillotine on the ground. I could also try to shoot the Anubis in the rear. But... I think the EWS ping is the better option. Even though his evasion doesn't drop, it does make his stealth less
Good to go.
effective. So if we can get one... If we can get one backstrike... There we go. There we go. There. If we can get one backstrike on the Anubis, and maybe, just maybe... Oh, right, she's bleeding out. Yeah, that.
Here we go.
Just do that.
Let's get fired up. There's
Okay.
work to do.
Just do that.
Ready for orders.
This, on the other hand, can get into the Anubis's back with a respectable hit chance. Which probably gets better once we actually get line of sight, right? No. ECM jamming. Okay. How about if we go active? Yeah? It's actually a little bit worse. Whatever.
Aye, aye. Let's go.
XL
Let's
engine.
go. Tango is trash. Orders.
All we have to do now is kill the guillotine. We're gonna use the high explosive because, you know,
Here we
smaller burst radius. Blast radius,
Oh,
whatever.
hell yes.
Oh, he didn't die. Yeah, he did. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Mission successful.
Alright then. That was a lot more intense than I expected it to be. Okay. Lineholder needs repairs, but nothing was lost. Bushwhacker needs repairs, but nothing was lost. And somehow Tonka didn't take like any damage at all. I guess just because they weren't shooting at him. Rusalka yet again survived somehow in the Saladin, and yeah. That's a full Condor. That's just a full Condor in one pick. Like, I have to, right? Right? That's definitely the more interesting Condor. But with 3 picks, I get it and 2 parts of another Condor. And then I've got one more pick. Guillotines are interesting. Not like super interesting, but they're interesting. Hunchbacks, J. Edgar. 11-17. Clan Streak 4 times 2. ER medium and an ER medium clan. But there's only 3 parts. But it's only a 25 tonner with 600 armor. But we couldn't. Maxim, APC, 3 parts. I don't know if it can combine with the Maxim 2. That said, Maxim 2 APC. Actually, it has less armor. It has less everything than the Condor, actually. Huh. Probably because it has, like, battle armor bays. Or whatever. Yeah. Musketeer. Up armored. That's the one with the Rack 2 tag streak 2s. That is a pretty impressive affinity 20. Like, gunnery +1, autocannon accuracy +1, -1 recoil, +1 evasion ignore, and then at 40, +1 accuracy, -1 recoil for ballistics. So that Rack 2 would end up with 0 recoil just from 40 mastery, or 40 affinity. That's super interesting. And 2 picks would, again, give me it. Oh, man. So I definitely do that. I definitely take that. You know what? There's 3 other parts of that Condor. There's 3 other parts of that Condor. The Musketeer is slightly slower, but it's also got more armor. And yeah, it's those affinities and the quirk accurate weapon ballistics. And then quick off the line, I don't really know what that quirk does. But the Clan UAC 10 is 120 damage. That is wonderful. That's the thing, like, it's got 545 armor compared to 885. But it does have definitely the much higher damage potential. I'm gonna gamble to try to get them both. We're definitely guaranteed to build a Condor. We might possibly even be able to build this Condor with just 1 part as long as we've got the other 3 Condor parts. I'm not 100%. And that's probably the main reason I'm doing... Well, then again... Excuse me. Then again, no, I'm pretty sure the Musketeer is... Yeah, I think the Musketeer is definitely the choice. Wait, disassemble? What? Why does it say disassemble all down there? Is that a new feature I wasn't aware of? I'll have to check the patch notes. Clan AR medium, neat. Yeah, Rack 2, whatever. SRB 6 Valiant, okay. 2 Streak 4 clans, okay. Like, that is interesting, don't get me wrong. That's 2 tons for 40 damage with +1 accuracy and evasion ignore. But it uses Clan Streak ammo, so I would still have to dedicate 2 picks to getting that and a bin of ammo. Clan UAC 10. Oh, that's so nice. But tanks. I came for tanks, I'm going to leave with tanks. Clan XL, beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. No, like I'm legitimately just, I came for tanks, so I'm just going to take the tanks. Go. Okay. We got an Anubis part. We did not get a second part of the Condor. Hopefully we can still put it together with the other 4 Condor parts we got. If not, we'll just sit on it for a little while. 2 J. Edgar parts. Okay. Maxim parts. ×3. Okay. We got a lot of vehicle parts out of this. We
We got the Clan UAC-10. We got the Clan ER Medium. We even got an ER Small. 23 heat sinks. That's 6,000 C-bills. I'll take the 3 doubles, sure. Reflective coating? Okay. 30% resistance to energy, minus 10 against ballistic and missile, which, especially if you're running it on an AMS boat, like, that's really, really good. 8 structure, 26,000. AC-20 ammo. AC-20 safe ammo. AMS ammo. Flamer ammo. I'm very happy, actually, to get the half bin of SRM Magpulse. That's amazing. Oh, that's so amazing. Yeah, 0.5% chance to shut down on hit. Stacks 40 times. Plus 2 heat damage and increases heat generation by 2%. With stacking ECM jamming of 2 as well. Yeah, that is amazing. I didn't even see it on there. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy. No complaints from me. Oof. Ow. Okay. 115,000 C-bills in 17 days. Tonka 1 day. Line holder 9 days. Okay, actually, wait. Is that a bad thing? Hold on. So if we prioritize these, if I remember correctly, we have 10 days until the flare-up starts. So in 10 days, we would have the Executioner 1 day from being finished. We would have the Bushwhacker and 2 of them finished. We would have the Line Holder and 1 of them finished, which means there would only be 1 day left on 3. I think that's fine, actually. Like, I think that is legitimately fine. Especially if we prioritize, like, the Stormcrow and Calcifer and Cloak. No. Chameleon? What is the Chameleon running? I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure we built it. I want to say some kind of autocannon build. I think I'll actually... It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. More importantly, let's go and look and see, and hopefully we can put together the Condor. No. We cannot put together that Condor. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, it also had the reflective coating. So that means we would absolutely need to run it with AMS. Oh, it has 2 AMS, so that's nice. But we would need a lot of AMS to make sure that missiles didn't just shred it. Yeah, 100 armor on the sides, 150 in the front, and 85 in the rear. But, like I said, we'll just sit on it. We got the 1 part. All we need is 1 more, and we can build it. We can build 2 different Maxims. We have the SRM-6 Valiant Streak 2's LRM-5 machine guns. And we have the LRM-5 Streak 6... Wait, what? Hold on. I'm... Streak 2's... SRM-6 Valiant and LRM-5's. SRM-6 Valiant and LRM-5. So this one's got 2 machine guns, and this one has a tag. That's the difference. I absolutely prefer the tag. Absolutely. No question. No question at all. Is the speed the same? Wait, armor's 545, armor's 645, okay, and 812 movement versus 812. Yeah, definitely that one. More armor, and it has a tag. Beautiful. Alright, so we got a Maxim. And then we also, of course, got our Musketeer that we picked 4 parts of, and oh, that thing is a beauty. Rack 2, Streak 2's tag, and 885 on its armor. Which means, I'm done with the Saladin. That's how we make the financial report. Alright, so we have our Stealth Fujin. I should have actually looked at how much armor the Saladin had. But the Stealth Fujin. Then we've got the Shiltron is our big tanky roll to the front and just nuke things. We have the Musketeer with 885. The Sizen with 705. So the Musketeer actually has more armor than the Sizen. Obviously is slower, but that's fine. And then we also have the Maxim, which is... yeah, more armor, actually. No, not more. Just under. So just a little bit less armor, a little bit slower movement, but it has more boom room. Maybe. Well, then again, the Streak 15 streaks are heavier than standard LRM, so whatever. Regardless, we now have some solid hover tanks. That's exactly what we went for, and that's exactly what we got. Beautiful. That is beautiful. Alright. I really wish there was a way to, like, scroll down and look at the affinities. Anyway. I can totally sort them, however, but yeah. We have 5 vehicles, which means as long as we've got 5 pilots available, we don't even necessarily have to drop that many mechs during the flare-up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 vehicle pilots. We need more vehicle pilots, 100%. But yeah, I think that's where we call it. So, that's been your episode of Roguetech for the day. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, have a good one.